All right, so I just wanted to make a quick video showing you the components of the rib cage. So the rib cage is part of the axial skeleton, which includes the bones of the skull, the bones of the vertebral column, and of course the bones of the rib cage. So I've got separate videos showing the bones of the skull and the bones of the rib cage, or the vertebral column. So let's look at the bones of the rib cage. So the rib cage, the first thing we can start off with is to talk about the actual ribs. So the ribs are divided up into what we call true ribs, false ribs, and false floating ribs. The first 7 ribs, 1 through 7, are called true ribs. So that would be rib 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, all right? Those are your true ribs. Now, the reason that those are called true ribs is because each one has their own individual cartilage connection to the sternum, okay? So that's, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, now, let's look at the rest here. Ribs 8, 9, and 10, these 3 here. Those are known as false ribs. Now, if you look, they do have cartilage coming off of them, but they are not individually by themselves connected to the sternum. What happens is that these little pieces of cartilage kind of unite to form one piece and inserts into the sternum. So because they're not individually connected to the sternum, we call those the false ribs. And then finally, we have ribs, let's see if you can see this here, 11 and 12, okay? Those are false floating ribs. So they're called floating ribs because, as you can see here, they are not connected to the sternum at all right? So whatever ribs you have on the right side, you also have on the left, so it's the exact same thing. And again, you have the sternum. Now the sternum, it looks like it's all one bone, but it's actually 3 bones. You have this part here. This is called the manubrium. And then this long plate, this is called the body. And this here is what's called the xiphoid process. Okay, so you have manubrium, body, and the xiphoid process.